Food is the basic necessity for survival. I believe that access to food is the most basic of human rights. Yet despite government aid, nonprofits, and volunteer work, millions of people around the country still struggle to gain access to food on a daily basis. Food insecurity is just a fancy word for not knowing where my next meal is coming from. And I need your help to change that reality. My name is Andre Angel, and I'm a serial entrepreneur who's built TangoTab, a business that's focused on solving hunger in a sustainable fashion. I come from humble beginnings. Fortunately, I grew up in a middle-class family that provided me with all the basic necessities, a great education, and most importantly, love and safety. I started working at 13, put myself through college, and became a young engineer at a Fortune 200. I built businesses within that company and climbed the corporate ladder to become the youngest senior executive in the company. In late '99, I left corporate America to pursue my entrepreneurial dreams and to build businesses for myself. Life as an entrepreneur has been very rewarding. I have successfully built and sold several startups. During the same time, I got married and had 3 kids, and this is where being an entrepreneur intersected with hunger. As a parent, I wanted to give my kids the best values and morals, a work ethic, and strong character. I started to realize that my kids were growing up very differently than I had. Some of the very things that have been pivotal in my development were missing. Solving these discrepancies landed us as volunteers at a local food pantry. That experience changed my life. Throughout my career, I had traveled extensively around the world. I witnessed the effects of poverty and hunger overseas in India, Latin America, and in Africa. Like the majority of people around me, I thought hunger was a problem that happened primarily in those places. What I saw that morning at the pantry was different. There were people that looked like me, dressed like me, with families and children who were hungry, because their circumstances had changed or they had lost their job. I was shocked to discover that in the US, we have a large-scale hunger problem. 1 in 6 Americans, that's more than 50 million, go to bed hungry every night. 17 million of those are children. That is 1 in 4 kids. Hunger is all around us and is a big, big problem. So this is where my entrepreneurial and business solving skills kicked in. I started digging into these large social issues like hunger, clean water, poverty, and the solutions we have for them. What I found was that the most prevalent solutions were nonprofit organizations. While nonprofits address these issues and touch many people's lives, none have been able to permanently solve the causes they were built to address. Their models suffer from scalability and sustainability problems. This is why I have built TangoTab. Every week, people in America dine out more than 1 billion meals. Americans spent over $700 billion in restaurants last year. It is something that the average American does multiple times a week. However, with all this spending and the number of meals dined out, restaurants fail at an alarming rate. 60% close their doors within 3 years. The major cause is the empty seat. TangoTab is a socially conscious marketplace that connects diners with restaurants. Just like Uber connects people who need a ride with individuals with cars, or Airbnb connects those with empty rooms with folks who need a place to sleep, TangoTab connects restaurants that have empty seats with individuals who want to eat. Every time someone uses TangoTab at a partner restaurant, we feed a person in need in their local community. Restaurants pay TangoTab a small fee to be part of the mission and for filling those seats. In return, we drive more traffic to their doors. Their guests are given the opportunity to make an impact at no additional cost. And it's like our motto says, when you eat, they eat. So far, we've built the business primarily in the Dallas area, mostly funded by me. Creating the technology, developing the network of restaurants, enlisting consumers, working with local food banks, and to date, we have provided more than 1.7 million meals to the hungry. And now it's time to extend the network, to bring in more restaurants, more cities, and more people who know a thing or two about building something big, something great. I'm hoping that's you. Let me show you how it works and how we can build a successful, profitable business that solves hunger.